Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Talk. My name is John, and this is a special kind of video we're going to be doing here on the channel. This is going to be a channel update video, just to give you guys a peek behind the curtains and let you know what Let's Talk Entertainment Media is all about, what it's going to be going forward, and we've also made updates to our channel memberships that I want to let you guys know right here and right now. So, if you've been following the channel for a good amount of time, this is actually my 4th year on YouTube. I've already done 3 full years, started in January 2022 with my cousin Matt. After about a year or so, he decided he didn't want to do YouTube anymore, and that's kind of where the channel started to change. Originally, this was going to be a split between video games, movies, physical media, a bunch of different things that we both enjoyed together. But then once he left the channel, it kind of shifted more towards me, and I was much more of a movie guy, much more of a physical media collector as far as film goes. He collected physical media with video games and everything like that, and he still collects video games and toys. So movies were just one part of his life, whereas movies are a huge part of my life. I would say the driving force in my life. Then I'm obviously a big NASCAR fan, and I watch other sports like baseball and football as well. I'm a married guy, got a couple dogs, own a house, and this channel just kind of became my channel, and it's made some significant changes as the years have gone on. But we've kind of settled into a bit of a routine here, and that's not going to really change too much going forward. The only thing that's going to really be changing are the channel memberships and certain things you might see on the channel. Like Saturday is always going to be the Let's Talk Q&A show. That's a pretty popular show here on the channel, and starting this Saturday, we're going to have the question of the week, where I'm going to pick 3 questions that I thought were, kind of stood out to me, and then those 3 questions will be put up for a poll for you guys to pick what you thought was the best question, and then on the next week's show I'll tell you who won that poll, and that person will have their choice of a digital code, very similar to what we do on Fridays and Tuesdays here on the channel. Thought that was a great idea. Just made a little bit of a twist to try and make it a little bit fairer, because the last thing I want to do is hurt anyone's feelings. But you guys did say you wanted to do the question of the week thing, and I was happy to oblige. Whatever you guys want, that's what we'll do going forward. So Saturday will always be the Let's Talk Q&A show, and then on Sundays will always be Let's Talk Physical Media, where we talk everything in the world of physical media as far as the news goes. And then throughout the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Friday will always be the digital code giveaway will be attached to that video, and those videos throughout those 5 days will always be 4K Blu-ray reviews, maybe a top 10 list, and then of course the Let's Talk Movie podcast with me and David, aka Shamrock Balls, every other week, usually on Fridays. Trying to keep everything on a schedule, make it easier for you guys to know what's coming. Like Tuesdays will always be like a 4K Blu-ray review or a top 10 list, and then maybe we'll have a 5th video sprinkled in there throughout the week, depending on how busy it is. Like towards the end of February, we got a lot of 4K Blu-rays coming out, and I want to try and make sure I get those reviews to you guys as fast as I possibly can. Now, what about those channel memberships? This is where things get a little bit different. We've had 3 channel memberships for a while. We've had the friends of the channel, the producers, and then we had the directors tier. So we had all 3 tiers. We've had a couple of people in the directors tier, a couple of people in the producers. Not too many people were into the friends of the channel, and I thought that was probably because the price of that was a little too high, and I don't think you got too much with it. So now the friends of the channel is going to be $1, and for $1, you'll also gain access to extra videos that I'll be doing here on the channel, including a new video series that I've always wanted to do here on the channel. And with David Lynch passing away recently, I took that as like, what? It's time to pay homage to the show Twin Peaks. One of my favorite shows ever. I always wanted to talk about that show here on YouTube. And now for $1 a month, you guys will watch every single week an episode of me breaking that down. And we'll also be talking about the 2017 Showtime series when it returned. And we'll talk about Fire Walk With Me. We're going to go in chronological order. So we'll be starting with episode 1, the pilot episode. I believe you can watch these all like either on Hulu or Netflix right now. I actually have the Blu-ray box set because I just love the show so much. So every single week we'll watch one episode. I'll review it here on the channel. And then, all the channel members in that tier and above will talk about it in the comment section. I just thought it'd be a fun way for us to like watch a show together as the weeks go on. I'm kind of doing that with wrestling with a bunch of my buddies, but I thought we could do that with Twin Peaks here on the channel. And then as time goes on, like if there's like a show that we're like all interested in, like maybe let's just for example, like The Last of Us Part 2, maybe we'll do a different series as well for the channel members with that, because TV is just not going to do well on the channel. As far as YouTube algorithms go, they kind of just view me more as a physical media channel than a film channel second. If I start talking about TV, those videos they'll never push it, just because of how YouTube's algorithm works. Like I have a question for this upcoming week, like me wanting to start a sports channel. If I want to ever talk sports, I can never do it on this channel, Let's Talk Entertainment Media, because unfortunately the algorithm will just get completely thrown off. so I'd have to actually start a new channel if I ever wanted to talk about sports, which does kind of suck because movies are my favorite thing in life, but I really do love NASCAR and I really love football and baseball as well, so I do have other loves. It's just that, movies are such a huge part of my life. It takes up a significant amount of my time that, it would be probably too much work. I'd have to probably wait till the future, to be honest with you guys, just until, I have more free time. With working a full-time job and doing YouTube, I already don't have too much time as it is, so it might be a little too tough at the moment, but I would love to do that as well. Maybe sometime down the line. We can all dream, can't we? But anyway, getting a little off track. And then next up is our producers tier, which is going to be staying at $6.99. This is where John Doe Juggalo usually is, and this is where you'll get early access to the regular public videos, Let's Talk Q&A show, physical media. Whenever I finish them, I upload them to YouTube, and then the channel members that the producers are higher will gain early access to those videos, have access to the Twin Peaks video each week, and one thing I didn't mention yet, also all of my new movie reviews, like for example the movie Companion that came out, my review for that will be for the channel members at the $1 or higher. So any channel member will have access to those new movie reviews. I usually put them in a Let's Talk review show, but I only put like one of those out each and every single month. And I figured, hey, I'm going to the movies. I'll shoot a review for you guys. I just put it under the memberships. That way I don't have to edit it as much. So it'll be a little bit more raw, not as heavily edited as like my physical media reviews. Those take a lot of work, whereas my regular movie reviews, they'll probably be like, I would say, like 5 to 9 minutes long, and they'll just have a final score at the end. So it'll be a little less edited, and that'll actually make things a lot easier for me to give you guys more content as well. And everybody from the $6.99 up tier as well will also have shout outs at the end of the video. So if you're a producer or higher, you'll also have a shout out at the very end of the video, which brings us to our next tier where you get everything that was on the previous tiers, and this is going to be our director's tier. And now this isn't going to be $24.99 anymore. This one's $9.99, and this is where you'll have your choice review each and every single month. So if you ever watch the Let's Talk review show, I do reviews for my channel directors, Frank from Frank's Media Reviews and Mr. Smelly Potato, our two channel directors. Every month they have their choice review, that whatever they want me to watch. This previous month, Frank wanted me to watch Troll Hunter. Mr. Smelly Potato wanted me to watch Kneecap. I watched them both, and I do a review publicly here on the channel. So if you are a channel member from the directors or higher now, you get everything that's included in the previous tiers, and now you have your monthly choice review. And that brings us to our final tier, which is $24.99. This is going to be the bankroll tier, the big boys here on the channel, where you get everything that's been previously included, and you also have more input here on the channel as far as like helping me out, making decisions for the channel, let me know your opinion if something isn't working and you want me to make some changes. Your opinion will be much more valued because you're helping out the channel much more as far as, the bankroll. Your opinion needs to have value. Like a producer on a film, the person who gave out the money, he obviously wants some input on the channel. It makes a lot of sense. So those people, the bankroll people, will have their input valued here on the channel, and they will also have their choice of a video. Now it says top 10 list, so you'll have your choice. It could be a top 10 list, or maybe you just want me to talk about one film in general, maybe an entire film series, but you'll have your choice video like every month, maybe every other month, depending on like how the scheduling works. Again, because you are a bankroll, I'll share with you what the schedule looks like going forward. You can give me your input. Like, these are for the people that really are huge fanatics of Let's Talk Entertainment Media. I don't expect everybody to sign up for this, but I just want to make these tiers a little bit more balanced and give the members something special. I felt like I wasn't doing enough for the channel members. Like, I promised live streams, and I just never could stick to that just because of my regular Joe job. At least with this stuff, it's something I know I can do each and every single week. Like, I'm not overwhelming myself, and then I could also give you guys everything that you deserve because you guys are all fantastic. But guys, as always, like I say at the end of all my videos, if you have no money at all to throw my way, don't worry about it. Seriously, no stress at all, no pressure at all. I follow so many other YouTube channels, podcasts. I don't give them all money. I give some, like some money from Patreon or anything like that. There's some that I think really do deserve it. I give some people on YouTube money, and I don't really have a lot of money myself, so that's like a hard choice for me to make. So I completely understand if you guys are in the same exact boat as me. I don't expect you guys to give me all of your money. That's why the regular YouTube channel, nothing is going to change. You'll get your regular old-fashioned 4 to 5 videos each and every single week. The Q&A show, Let's Talk Physical Media, 4K Blu-ray reviews. It's not going anywhere. Just wanted to add a little bit something extra in case you guys do want to become channel memberships and to give more back to our current channel members who have supported me over the years, because it really does help. YouTube, you guys might not realize it, not the highest paying job in the world. In fact, it doesn't pay that great. And channel memberships are people that really help me out, really help support the channel so I can keep giving you guys 4K Blu-ray reviews, because I do not get review copies here for the channel. all the 4K Blu-ray reviews you've ever seen here on the channel have come out of my pocket, and as you guys know, physical media is very, very, very expensive, and I don't want to ever go the review copy route just because I don't want to, I don't want to be a hypocrite. I've talked about other people getting review copies, so the last thing I ever want to do is be a hypocrite and be somebody like, hey, remember how I talk shit about somebody who got review copies and look at me with a review copy? I don't want to ever be that guy, so, I would rather keep buying it myself. That way I don't have to worry about anyone calling me out and saying, hey, you got a review copy, your opinion is invalid. I don't want to give anyone that option. I want people to trust my opinion, know that I'm not lying to them, and I know that it's a little bit of a roadblock when you know that somebody got something for free. I completely understand that, so I want to just kind of keep the channel the way it is and just give back a little bit more to the channel memberships. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's like a little bit more business talk than what we're usually doing here on the channel, but I feel like I got to do at least one of these each and every year. Let you guys know what Let's Talk Entertainment and Media is all about and what the channel's going to be going forward. And as always, I appreciate all of your input, so make sure you guys leave all of your comments, concerns in the comment section below, and we'll go from there. And thank you guys all so much for being here with me on another episode. I really do appreciate all of your support. And if you guys enjoyed this video, which again, it's all business talk, still throw it a like, throw it a subscribe, share this video if you could. And then, of course, get out in those streets, tell your friends about us, and then we'll be seeing you around.